As far as phone script goes, just the intro. Can you walk people through? You don't. We don't have to role play if you don't want to, but can you
Okay.
through the mindset of when you're calling these leads, kind of what you say, why you say what you say.
Yeah. So my intro, you just want to sound confident. You don't want to be overly happy. Hey Trey, this is Curtis. I'm getting back to you about the request you submitted for information on mortgage protection coverage. This is for your home in Tennessee. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, perfect. So I'm the licensed broker with the state. My job is just to go over your options, answer any questions that you have. Grab a pen and paper. I got to give you my name and my license number. Just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready? Okay, perfect. Then I give them my information. And I always like to immediately, while they're trying to find that, I like to text them from my personal phone a copy of my license for that state. So, and then I say, so when they come back, and 9 times out of 10, oh, I can't get a pen and paper. Okay, don't worry about that. I'm actually required to send you a copy of my license with the state. That way you know who I am, and then I'm authorized to go over this with you. It's going to be coming from an 813 phone number. So let me know when you have that. And then later on during the call, I like to mention, hey, I like to make sure they see it. And then that lets me know that they're going to be able to see things during the application. So make sure they can see my text. I'll say, okay, and then I let them know that they can save that number in their phone just to kind of future paste them, let them know that we're going to be in contact. Go ahead and save that number in your phone. That way, going forward, if you need to make any changes, get a hold of me, you can. And then, how far into it do you want me to go?
No, I mean you can keep rolling or you can stop if you want.
Oh man, I mean,
To.
like, so at that point, like, I like to ask. So, have you been looking into this for a long time, Trey, or am I the first person who's been able to help you with this?
This is the first time somebody's actually spoken to me about this.
Okay, perfect. And have you ever had mortgage protection coverage in the past?
No, I'm not too familiar outside of like what the ad said.
Okay, all right, yes, sir. So, just a brief overview. Mortgage protection coverage is a form of life insurance, and what it will do is, after you pass away, it's going to pay out to your beneficiary, your family member, a lump sum, tax-free, that they can use to pay the mortgage. Now, this coverage also comes with living benefits as well. So, if you were to become, for example, terminally ill or disabled from injury, you'd be able to get money out of the policy while you're still alive. Does that make sense? Does that sound a little bit like what you were looking for?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, perfect. All right. And with this coverage, would it be just for you, Trey, or for a spouse as well?
Be from me and my wife.
You and your wife? Okay. All right, perfect. And before we get started, is there anyone else who would need to be involved in this process for your coverage, or do you make the final decision yourself?
I make the final decision myself.
Okay, okay, perfect. All right. So, and then I just go into just explaining the process, like I let them know the price and eligibility just based on their age and health. And I say the biggest part of it is like before you kind of get rolling, you want to get that upfront contract. So you get to a point where you just want to say, hey, like if you do find an option that makes sense for you with enough coverage and it's affordable, is there anything that would stop you from at least trying to get qualified today? From submitting an application today. Just see what they say to that.
Right.
Because then you can kind of do a temperature check as to whether or not they want to go through the application.